Hello everyone and welcome to my farm here on the Frankenmuth, Michigan map. If you have been around the channel for a little bit, you might recognize this horse farm that I did a little bit of a how-to video on how to set this up. If you notice, this is a fence that comes with the base game, and I used the fenceless pasture mod to put that in there, and I placed the trees and whatnot. So anyways, this is the TLX Phoenix truck with the grain bed on it, and I also have the flatbed over here if we need to get supplies. I'll show you on the map here. We have this huge field. I mean, it's huge to me. It's probably not huge to the rest of the world, but it's soybeans for now. After the soybean harvest, we will probably plant oats for our horses, but I'm going to use this big open field here for hay so that we can have a nice steady stream of hay and oats for the horses. I don't really know that we have that much else to do on this in-game day. I've already trained the horses. I'll show you what this looks like. So if we take a look at the statistics here on these horses, you can see their cleanliness is up at 100%, their daily riding is at 100%. I made a small mistake here in that I filled up their trough with hay and I didn't leave any room for the base food. So they're not going to improve quite as quickly, but I do have some bags of oats here until we're able to get a field. So I have a few mods here. They're all from the in-game mod hub. These houses, and then this was from the OK Used mods. We can park in here if we want. This is a really nice garage. It's got, it actually feels like a real garage. And then this is a repair trigger, so we can work on our vehicles here. I would mow this, but we don't really have the it's not quite tall enough is what I mean. So I'm going to give it another month, and maybe we'll do some mowing in the next in-game day. BRB. So if you haven't seen this map, this is a pretty nice, pretty enjoyable map in my opinion. I guess we can take the old New Holland down to the store and see what kind of mowers are available, and that'll give you a chance to see part of the map. Now I had planned to, and this thing is hard to steer. I might have to turn off traffic because they are pretty awful. But I had planned to harvest this field up here on the left. It was oats, and I even leased the harvester, but by the time I got here it already deleted it, whatever that is. So that was really frustrating for me. I would want to get actual oats and not just be buying oats. I mean, we have 700,000 because I didn't, the way I did the money on this one, I just kind of did the farm manager and only bought the 2 fields. So I think because this map is so big, it's more than enough for me. But I understand, not everybody is going to play the same style that I play. So I understand why it's set up the way it is. So I just say all that to say it's nice not to have to worry about it. But I think what we'll do today, I don't think we can fit a tedder on the front. No, this only has the 3-point on the back. So maybe today we'll get some mowing done, and then in the next video I can do some tedding and maybe baling. We only have this one tractor for now. Since we do have the money, it might be worth getting another bigger tractor. I'm just not real sure, what makes sense for essentially a small horse farm. We have 4 horses now, and I would like to have them breed and make a couple more horses for us. But, they're so young that that's going to be very long down the road. So we should have a while to kind of level them up. And eventually, once they're full grown, we'll sell these ones and we should have their offspring then to raise, and so on. Okay, so we do have this mower down here, and the tedder's already set aside. I've been using this mower a lot. I think I've had it in every farm pretty much I've done. So forgive me if you're sick of seeing it, but I like this style mower, and it's fitting for this kind of playthrough. If one of the reasons why I'm doing the horse farm thing is because I just feel like not a lot of people do that. I've seen a lot of different farm sim YouTubers do different stuff, and because now it's the next day, I can go ahead and ride my horses around, which I might do actually even before I mow. So if you're not familiar with how that works, I can talk you through the horse controls. Fun fact about this map: if you go to that tower, that Frankenmuth tower right there, you can actually get water from it. It's like a functioning water pickup. So that's been nice for me. I filled up my tanker that way. And as we get more horses, we're going to be filling up the water quite a bit. So that's nice. It's not too far. I have that one big truck, but it might make sense to get like a pickup, get a smaller truck as well. I do intend to add to this save with new equipment that makes sense. Anything that's horse specific, I'll probably bring in. On FS19, there was a series of like horse jump kind of things. I can't remember what the pack was called, but it was for exercising your horses, and I would love to build one of those if we can get if that mod comes out for this game. I'm 100% gonna get that. What I would like to do here, if you look on the right hand side, there's this sorghum, the leftovers of a sorghum field. I would like to put the horse, or maybe even, I was going to say right back here, put the horse exercising area, but maybe even behind the silo, along in there somewhere could make sense. I don't know. I'm not super worried about it right now, but eventually I want to do that. So we'll cut a nice rectangle with this mower here in a minute. But let me show you the horses. I'm gonna be super athletic. Boom. All right. So who's the first one here? This is. There we go. E. Oh, that's funny. Of all of them, the first one that I got is the one that we're gonna name after the first commenter on this video, whatever you choose. So if you're new to riding horses in this game, if you just hit W once, you walk like this, and then if you hit it a couple more times, you have to hit space to jump. But you might be wondering, like, what the heck, where are you going, what are you doing? But if you put your help on, you can see that I'm right now I'm at riding 20%, right? So you can go wherever you want in the world. So it's a fun way to ride around the map, actually. So we have this nice area here that's gonna soon be our hayfield, but for right now, it's a fine place to exercise the horse. And you can go a little faster, I think. Or are we? No, we're max speed. And then when you hit S, it goes down to slower, and then down to this little trot, and then a walk, and then they stop. So you can decide how obviously, like, the faster you're riding, the faster the riding score goes up. The last time I did this, because we have 4 horses, you know, you have to do this 4 times over. So I was like riding all over, checking out the area, and I think it's actually kind of relaxing. I know it's probably not for everybody. If you're really into the game for the gear, you know, for the tractors and all of that, then this might not. Whoa. Yeah, to say that the AI, the traffic AI, still needs a little work is an understatement. Although in that specific instance, I would say it was very much my fault for riding out in front of them. Okay, and then we'll go nice and slow. And when you're done and you hop off, it zips out of the way, but you have to hit this to make sure that you clean them when you're done. So we'll ride this black one. And you could open the gate like a civilized person. But anyways, part of what I was talking about before was like maybe we can buy this field and turn this area back here into the exercise area. I mean, obviously, if you're doing a horse playthrough, it could be a lot of horse-related activities. So you kind of got to get used to it. But if you see here, if you look down in the map, this section that's right now going to be our hayfield, there's this corner here, right? You see this? And my thought was, what if we just kind of cut this right along here and made all that on that side hay and made all this on this side oats, you know? That would be tons of both. We could just do, you know, 1 batch of hay bales per year would be more than enough for a handful of horses. And then what do you do with it the rest of the year? We could do multiple cuts of hay, I guess. But the world is our oyster with this setup is what I'm really getting at. The world is our oyster. We can do a lot of different things. Sorry if you were led to believe that those buildings across the street belong to us. They do not. However, they are part of the starting equipment for the Frankenmuth map. So if you are into that kind of thing, go for it. I didn't have anything personally against it. Why does it morph like that? I don't like that it does that. Okay. Luna is clean. I'm not going to ride the other 2 right now. I'm going to do just a little bit of mowing, just so you can see it in action. Drop it down, and I hope this tractor's got enough horsepower to run it. I think it should. Oh man. Okay, so what we are learning here is that's not dropping grass. Cool. Alright, well, new plan. Alright, I am going to end this video here. I don't know what to blame that on. Maybe the grass is not tall enough. Maybe they don't want you doing grass that you haven't planted to try to grow things. So we might have to dig this up and actually plant a hayfield. So thanks so much for checking out the video. If you have any comments or questions or concerns, or would like me to name my horse after you or a loved one, please leave a comment. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.